So here's my attempt at trying to create a vlog using this Sony ZVE. I'm working on just providing better content, but this is episode 2 of figuring it out in real time. I am an educator by trade. And when I say that you have to get out of your own way, I have procrastinated so long starting this page, starting this channel. And I procrastinated so long starting my channel, and I'm finally at a place where I feel like it's time to set the tone for the remainder. It's time to set the tone for the remainder of 2026. My goal is to be fully monetized so that I have my exit strategy in place. I signed my contract, so we're going to finish our contracts because we stay committed to tasks, but this is going to be the ending of an era. So I've spent the last year getting very comfortable in front of the camera, being able to talk to my audience and sharing my experiences. I think that is super important for people to understand that when you've gone through so many things in your life, never to really be told it's good enough or validated enough. You get to a space where things feel like they're never going to work for you. I wanted to see, am I able to really sit and create a community of people where I'm connecting with them and they're connecting with me? But I never created a space just for me where I could come and be vulnerable and authentically myself. When you put yourself out there, a lot of creators put themselves in a vulnerable state. I want to be able to connect and share my story, to be a resource for people who may not feel like at this stage in their life. And I think things started to click and put into perspective of what do I want the next 10 to 20 years to look like. I became a mother, I became a wife, I became a homeowner, all in my 30s. But at a cost. And I don't think we talk about that cost. And I don't think that we talk enough about the generational curses, the generational things that grow with you, but you're unintentionally not knowing that how to do something, how to navigate a life where you're doing something that your own parents did not do, but also trying to do it in a way that gets you to a better place for your own kids and for your own legacy. But still connecting because there's a story for everyone. And my vision for this platform is to reach women who are just like me in the in between, trying to figure out where they want to end up, trying to navigate the life that they have always dreamed of, but it doesn't necessarily look like what they dreamed of. The life that God has given them and has blessed them with, but it might not always have the crooks worked out of it because there's plenty of money on these platforms and in these spaces to be made. But ultimately, I think that when you put a purpose behind it and you make it purposeful, you find a way to leave an imprint. And I think that's where I'm at with it. I want to be able to leave an imprint for my audience. I want to be able to show up in a way where people feel connected to me. I can see myself in her. I can see myself in that. You literally just have to put the camera on and just press record. So this is my attempt at my second entry, so to speak, into building out this page. Pray for me because that's a big step as a mother. Desiring another baby, trying to figure out the finances, while also feeling like the era that I'm in with work is really at its end. But I really feel like this is the end of an era. I've enjoyed teaching over the past 14, 15 years. But to be honest, and maybe it's just because I'm older and I have my own kid and I have my own dreams and things like that. Went to college, graduated in 4 years, got a degree, then couldn't find a job. Was in that in between, not necessarily making the money that I thought I would at this stage, but this is where we are. So how comfortable am I willing to get in order to get to that place that I'm desiring? And then I feel like God is calling me because I do believe that when God told me to stop sitting on my talents last year, that's what he meant. And I've done all the things to get out of my own way, but I'm here now. And I don't know where it's going to take me. But if you're willing to ride the journey with me, come along for the ride because I really want to find the people that God has called me to speak to. Who am I supposed to pour into? And what is this story supposed to be? And I hope that I reach the people who I'm supposed to reach. And Thank you to my new subscribers. I don't have a lot, but we're growing, because by the end of 2026, mark my words, in this video, I will be fully monetized on here, and I will be able to officially walk away from that classroom. So come on, let's go.